All right. Cool. Senator Blackburn, we thank you for all you do for us each day, and welcome to Jonesboro.
Oh, thank you. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you all today. I tell you, 225 years looks mighty good on Tennessee. And I think for our state, the best is yet to come. And what a pleasure it is to be here with your state delegation, with Governor Lee, with Mayor Grandy, with everyone here in Jonesboro to say, we are the best state of the 50 states. You know, Mayor Grandy's talked about all the effort that the state delegation and Secretary Hargett put forward to return Deed Book 1. And that is what Tennesseans do. They step up and they do the right thing in order to get the job done. And it is how we got our nickname, the volunteer state, because in 1812 it was the Tennesseans that showed up to fight the good fight. When people ask me if I can describe the volunteer spirit, I like to tell them that it's not just a willingness, but it is an eagerness to fight for what is right and to get the job done and to defend our faith, our family, our freedoms, and hope and opportunity. And you know, we do it not only in our communities, but we do it abroad. And I'll tell you what, you do not want to be standing between a Tennessean and what they are fighting for, what they cherish, and what they are going to defend. And Senator Hagerty and I have a resolution that is coming through the Senate. Here are a couple of things that are included in that resolution about our great state's history. On August 18th, 1920, Tennessee became the 36th and final state needed to ratify the 19th Amendment, the Susan B. Anthony Amendment, and guarantee women the right to vote. And this came to be because of some brave and committed Tennessee women and suffragists. For 72 years, they carried on that fight, and they never once gave up. Failure was not an option. And because of their persistence, we all have that right to vote. And today we have a new group of activists and leaders at the local, state, and federal level who are working nonstop. And Secretary Hargett is leading the way to make certain that every eligible voter has the right to vote. We consider that to be such a sacred right here in Tennessee. And of course, we have our General Assembly that is working every day to continue the work that has carried forth for 225 years, making certain that Tennessee is the very best place to live, to work, to rear a family, making certain that Tennessee is the best place to call home. We didn't always know that we were going to come out on top when we fought these battles, but we have persisted. And I was thinking a little bit earlier about the fight that Tennesseans fought with Senator Crow, and Secretary Hargett was Representative Hargett at this time, when we defeated a state income tax. And then Tennessee And Tennessee will never have a state income tax because of our General Assembly. And every year, thousands of new families are calling Tennessee home. They're coming here, bringing their businesses. And the moment they set foot in this state, they are part of a tremendous volunteer spirit legacy that we all cherish. Throughout our history, Tennessee service members have brought relief to thousands of people living through natural disasters, through civil unrest, and in their countries, they've helped fight fights and battles for freedom and democracy. And especially this past year, I am not certain what we would have done without the brave members of Tennessee's National Guard. They brought healthcare workers supplies needed to fight COVID-19. They set up stations for tests and vaccines. And I want all of our veterans and our guardsmen and women to stand and let us give you a round of applause what you have done to help this nation. We thank you so for your service and your sacrifice. And Congressman Phil Rowe was the veterans' best friend when he served in the U.S. House, chairing the Veterans Committee and putting in place the Mission Act that brings more services, healthcare services and benefits to our veterans. Congressman Rowe, we thank you. I tell people all the time that Tennessee is more than just a line in my address. Tennessee and who we are and what we are is a part of our culture. It's a part of who I am. And I think for many of you, you would say it is truly a part of who you are. When you look at this wonderful community that is here, and we think about the good things that bind us and bring us together, and we know that a lot of it happens through partnerships at the local, state, and federal level. And we know that is why this state has been so uniquely positioned. And look at what we have accomplished in just the last few years. Our legislator, led by our governor, they're keeping the taxes low in our state. They are building our state's rainy day fund to levels it has never been built before. They're making certain that our children are safe in their schools and that they are learning civics and history. They are fighting back against illegal immigration and they're fighting for legal immigration. And the leader of this team is our governor, who is finishing his first 4 years in office. And he has managed, working with our legislature, he has managed our state so well and built such a team between our local, state, and federal officials that Tennessee was one of only 6 states in the country that had a budget surplus in 2020. Please join me in welcoming our governor, the amazing Governor Bill Lee.
Congratulations.